So what do I specialize in? I work in the technical side of the diagnostics industry. Primarily that's lab developed testing and IVD. And that means really complex searches, whether it's finding a chief scientific officer, a medical director that specializes in something like multiple myeloma. It's anything from R&D to technology to engineering to operations as well, and then the medical affairs side of things too. I do that all over the world. Primarily it's been the US because it is where the intellectual property primarily is, where the cutting edge technology is being developed. And then how do I usually work with those clients? So it's really a mixture of working contingently or retained, which if you've worked with a recruiter before, you'll definitely understand. Certainly there's information on our website, on my profile, that will tell you a little bit about those different types of services. But typically, if I've worked with a business before, we'll have had success together, we'll have developed a really serious relationship, which becomes a partnership between the two businesses. And in that partnership model, we tend to work retained. That's primarily because the searches that I'm doing, because they're technical in nature in a scientific industry, it really requires somebody that understands the market and then has a dedicated research team that also understands that market, working on the position to make sure that no stone is unturned, to use a cliche, to make sure the role is filled in the best possible way. I've been specializing in the market for a number of years now. I've got a dedicated research team as well that actually understands the market, both scientifically and commercially as well. So typically, if I haven't interacted with a customer before and they don't want to work retained straight away, we will work contingently. We're not a business that is exclusively retained. We'll look to develop partnerships to prove our worth, and then we'll ask clients to work in a business model that works for us. And it tends to be that actually that sort of model works for everybody involved. At the end of it, we just have to prove our worth first, which we've done on plenty of occasions over the years, making actually hundreds of placements now across the diagnostics industry, across the entire world.